I mean, for Luis Campos, of course, he should be on the short list. Like Michael Edwards, because he's very good at what he does.
He's not a director of football. Like
he's a sporting director. He finds you players.
He's not. He's a football consultant who works for 2 or 3 different clubs at the same time.
Okay, well, he doesn't work so much for Celta Vigo. His company might work for Celta Vigo, but it's not him who works for Celta Vigo right now. He works only for PSG. He's in Paris all the time.
You just said it. He has a company that works for Celta Vigo.
But you can still have him turning up at Cobham every day and organizing your recruitment, you know, who you buy, who you sell.
I think realistically, if you get a director of football or a sporting director, it has to be somebody who is only working for one club and only has one. Otherwise, you have an obvious conflict of interest.
Yeah, but Campos would have enough for PSG and Chelsea. He would dump PSG and go straight to Chelsea.
But he somehow managed to work for PSG and Celta Vigo. But
it's not him working for Celta Vigo, you know.
Oh no, just his company, right?
But yeah, but he's got people, he's got scouts who work for him who then advise Celta Vigo.
I don't know. I don't think it's a great. But more importantly, what do Paris Saint-Germain make of this?
Well, yeah, they were like, I don't think so. I mean, go and get someone who doesn't have a club, which, you know, like Sevilla would, I guess, would respond if they were after Monchi, or, you know, I don't know, Roma after Thiago Pinto. I don't know, anyone they could go for.
What if we had so Michael Edwards is the guy they all wanted. That's off the table. We think. I don't think he's going to go and change his mind now, right? Because now he's also, because he's got 300 million less to spend, right?
Exactly.
He's already squirreled it all away on Cucureas and Aubameyangs. The other hot name, once you move past the Luis Campos, and Monchi's a bit of a tired name, I think, at this stage. What do you think of Paul Mitchell?
Yeah.
Perennially linked to return. Leipzig DNA.
Who I believe
Monaco.
wants to return to England.
What?
I think I think he's the one. He's one who should be on the.
He's at Monaco, for those who don't know.
Yeah, he's at Monaco after successful spell he's obviously in the Red Bull group and doing a good job, I think, at Monaco. When you see how much they sell some players and how much they reinvest, or how they reinvest that money. So I think he should be a contender.
And if I were to be really cynical, really cynical, I just thought of this now. You know how Pochettino was the alternative to Graham Potter?
Yeah.
So Paul Mitchell and Pochettino worked together at Southampton. Yeah. They worked very well. Then Paul Mitchell moves to Spurs, actually before Pochettino.
Poch, that's right.
Then Poch comes, and then it doesn't work so well, and Paul Mitchell gets effectively relieved of duty.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, until they had the Pochettino option open, Paul Mitchell's not going to want to come to Chelsea if Pochettino's there. I presume. I don't want to put words in your mouth, Paul. But now that he's off the table, why not?
Yeah, why not? Of course, yeah. But I think, for example, if Dan Ashworth has still been at Brighton or not at Newcastle, to reunite again his kind of duo with Potter would have been good at Chelsea. But
other thing that's been reported is that Graham Potter will have input on who the new director of football is. We both agree this is entirely ass backwards, yeah?
Yeah, completely. Okay, we said
right.
you should have done it the other way around, but this is what happens.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.